Welcome back, everyone, to the complete Pineleaf. I have arrived in Udun in Mordor, which is not a nice place to visit at all. I'll have to admit that. And I am expected to search for Captain Lachir, find some signal flags, and is that a signal flag? No, it looks like just a regular banner. And also to defeat some foes in Udun, which I suppose is going to be inevitable. Actually, I think that's a signal flag up there. And that's a troll. Well, I suppose there's one way to find out how tough the enemies are. Oh, actually, I don't want to face two trolls. Oh, that that bird I saw there. I thought that was a Forge Works of Udun. Okay, we don't have to fight the crows. Let's... Alright, now we'll deal with the troll. Oh, there's a ring over there. Oh, we'll have to see what that gives us. Now, are we in... We are in Shadow 1 right now. And the deeper you are in here, the more shadow... There. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, actually... That wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be after some of the difficulties that I had in it. I think it was it in Ithilien or was it in the Waste where I felt like I was really struggling against the enemies. Alright. I presume that the quest this has for me is to kill goblins. Gear works. The enemy you defeated is carrying a strange machine part. You ponder over it. There are many more parts in the Udun, held by the enemies who still dwell here, so I need to collect gear. So I need crankshafts and gears, right. Well, I guess I'll just collect those over time. That is just starting that little collection. Now, I came here because I thought I saw a banner. But I don't see it anymore. Either I no longer have the right perspective, or I was seeing things before. I was seeing things before, it looks like. Yeah. Alright. Never mind. I'll just have to head on my way and find a real one. Actually, killing enemies in Udon. Okay, I've got 2 of 8 of those so far. Well, we're making progress in that storyline. I'll start searching for the captain in this direction. Looks like whenever I get into this area, I fall into shadow. Maybe these men are despairing or something. Hello! What's going on?
We must keep ever vigilant.
Ah, good! They've sent another! Well then, what are you waiting for? Lend a hand. The captain's command was to roll over every stone and pry open every soldier's chest until we found something of value. If we don't step up the pace, we'll be out of here yet another day. Oh, we'll be out here. Yeah, well, alright, fine. Really? Why I'm taking orders from him? I have no idea. But, oh, here's an enforcer of Ugrithor. Alright, well, but we'll see how well he enforces stuff. He's an Uruk. And Uruks can sometimes be tougher than trolls. But especially when they do that to you. No. You're not doing that to me. Nope. And we'll get rid of the fright too. Alright. Good. That's the Fists of Ugrachor. Defeat 12 enforcers. 11 more of them. Oh joy. Now, where are these stones I'm supposed to be searching? Right? I'm supposed to be searching among the rubble? I suppose I have to find rubble first. Discarded chest. Forgot wood. Okay. Maybe that they're talking about these discarded chests. That's what you might search through the rubble. Searched and found little of value. Well, what else is new? Or something a little valuable? Oh, there are a few more down in this way as soon as we deal with this goblin. Besides, we need to take care of more forge workers. So we'll be forging goblins, collecting gears, getting rid of poison, defeating foes in Udun, opening chests, all sorts of things. Now, what about this frenzied Nernhoth? Well, the frenzied ones are the ones I have to deal with. It's the non-frenzied ones that I could speak to without any trouble. See, that one even counts as a foe. There you go. And this way. Forge worker, defiler. You know the rule. If there's a defiler in the area, they go down first. Well, oh no! Come on! No! Ah. Of course, that's not foolproof when you got a captain right next to them. Oh, come on. Yeah, alright, fine. This guy is annoying. There you go. Now! Oh, I got a crankshaft off the captain. I guess that helps. So I have to go to the Forges of Mornaur since I've defeated those. Alright. Little of value. Well, that was useless. Ah, 2 more chests. This one, anything of value in here? Of course, the fact that they were discarded might give us the answer to that. Why were they discarded? Because they had nothing of value. Really? Now it's your turn. He runs away, then he dies. He dies of fright. Frightened of a little hobbit. That's what we're going to say. He died by being frightened of a little hobbit. Now, what's here? Nothing. Well, I guess I'll speak with Eodun again. And say that I didn't find anything useful.
We must keep ever vigilant.
At last, Eodun lifts his gaze. His eyes widen in surprise when he sees that you're not a common soldier. You explain that you have come looking for Captain Lachir. Well now, we were hardly with him long, were we? Got a ways down the road, saw some refuse, and he set us on it. Seemed to think some treasure, real treasure, might be just under the next bit of rubble. I can't rightly say he set out with that in mind, but the idea seemed to seize him, and somehow, if you understand, it comes to me now that we may have been the lucky ones. Oh, why were you the lucky ones?
Eyes up, ever wary.
Perhaps it is well that we are looking after him. We know he carried on further down the road. We watched him go, and I'll confess it, set his sights on something, and after a stretch he turned north. You go looking, you'll find signs of him, I guess. Alright, so I need to continue looking for him. But I think before I do that, let's see what else. I need to look for the Forges of Mornhour, because I think that's going to be my primary target. So where is Mornhour? Oh, wait. Look at that. Is that what I think it is? Let's see, get it closer and make sure on it. Yeah, that looks like one of the signal flags I'm looking for. Well, if I get a close look at it without this orc in my way. Hey, would you mind standing aside for a moment? I'm trying to have a look. Alright, that's your turn then. There you go. Now, never mind. If I try to explain it, you'll never believe me. Right? What do orcs believe anything we say? Besides, you probably want revenge for killing the big boss or something. I don't know, actually, you wonder what would the orcs want to do once the big boss goes down? Well, of course, there are the sub-bosses who are all vying for power. And that's what we're looking into, right? How are we doing on the gears? Oh, we have crankshafts now. All right, here we go. And the first of the flags. Oh, a few come forward. While many of them flee before the coming Gondorian army, some small number of Udun's forge workers and men from distant lands may take the knee and surrender themselves. These few should be afforded the mercy and respect of the free peoples, okay? Take that, and I might as well note down the first of the flags. Hello? So, a frightened dwarf? I surrender! Right. I haven't found Mornhour yet, but I have found another page. Right?
We believe it was in the Second Age, after Sauron came to Mordor, that he set to work building an army to make war against the kingdoms of men and elves.
Oh, now you give me a page one. I suppose. What's going on here? Oh, probably someone trying to surrender? War-weary Easterling? The great eye is gone. I bow before Gondor. Well, alright. If you say so. Ah, I finally found Mornhour. Let's see what's happening over here. Probably nasty forging and the like. Well, I guess that looks like something out of Mordor. Didn't think they went into White Banners. You have found the forges of Mornhour, where Sauron equipped his armies. Right. Hello there, Rogrin.
How fared you on the journey into Udun?
I made it through. I must admit, I faced more foes than I believed I would, but I proved stronger than they. I took the weapons from one of the orcs I slew, and noted its craftsmanship. I would not have expected such a fine blade in the hands of one such as he. Perhaps he was a commander of some sort. Do the orcs organize their armies and fighting companies in the same way and fashion as the men of Gondor? Well, I'm not too familiar with orc organization. Bah! These questions are pointless. What matters is this: he is dead, and I am not. and I have come to the forges from which the sword may have been made. Let us ensure that no more of this kind come forth to trouble us. Push over some of the anvils here and render them difficult to use. That will slow down any production of further weapons and help our efforts in Udun. Push over an anvil. You're asking a hobbit to push over anvils. Ooh. Rusty small chest. It says minimum level 106. Well, what about this? Mornhour. Fruits of the forge. Yes, alright. Destroy weapons. Alright, well, I suppose that'll be something I'll commonly be doing in here. Anything? Oh, here's another one right over here. I suspect that they're all not going to be sitting out right out there waiting for some passing hobbit to destroy. How about a surrendering dwarf? No, he's not a surrendering dwarf. He is a forge worker. Oops. Hello? You don't want to reconsider and surrender instead? Alright, worn out. Forge workers. Defeat forge workers in Mornhour. Okay. Well, that doesn't look like a healthy place to go. So we'll just grab these newly forged weapons. I think this will slow them down more than pushing over the anvils, but that's another matter. Forge Fires of Udun. Alright, yeah, like I'm ever going to finish that deed. So we have this troll standing here in the middle, and of course the other one who is rapidly approaching. So, let's see. Hello. Goodbye. Ouch! Actually, I don't want to be standing towards the other troll because you can almost guarantee that he's going to try to punt the hobbit at some point. Assuming when he's not stamping on top of the hobbit, of course, because that's their other favorite game. Squash the hobbit, hobbit football, all sorts of things like that. And let's see. Let's take care of this one too. Hey, win a battle? A nice little fight? Wait, this place is loud. What are they doing here? Somebody shelling the place or something? No idea. So, it might help if at some point I can get the 106 so that I will be able to open up those things. That way I can at least get them out of my inventory. You know, maybe I should just not bother collecting them so I won't get into my inventory in the first place. Yes! How's that for a novel idea? Alright. I suppose going toe-to-toe with a troll is a good way of getting yourself stunned. Hey, there's a page right over there. What page are we on now? Ouch.
Sauron returned, and once again the forges blazed. Great stockpiles of orc arms were smithied, but the old alloys and dark enchantments were remembered too.
Let's not worry about that, since it's just going to clog my inventory, seeing how... Oh yes, anvils. Seeing how I can't open them up for a little while longer. I haven't quite figured out what are the things I'm supposed to be getting close to for that forge deed. You would think I've been in Mordor enough times with various different characters that I'd remember, but nope, not the slightest. I mean, that looks like something that could count for the deed. Oh, the last of the crankshafts. I suppose that could be useful. Now, let's see what I can do about this troll. Nothing! That's what I can do about that troll! He's just gonna stomp me! And push me! And incite several others to come and attack me! Well, at least I got through them. That's a little bit better than I was expecting, that's for sure. Well, at least when I saw those extras come in. Oh, and there's a frightened dwarf there. There's an anvil there. There's another... Oh, wait. Whew. But that was more expensive on energy than on anything else. Let's see, now. Let's take care of this. Take care of this. I mean, look. Yeah, I would say any damage a hobbit can do to an anvil can be reversed easily by a rather strong orc. Just saying. Alright, well, we'll let this dwarf go and continue on our search. While killing a random goblin, I managed to finish Gearworks. With all the machine parts that you've gathered, there must be many machines in Udun that are not working properly. Perhaps you should seek out the broken machines and try to repair them. Why would I want to repair them? I have absolutely no idea, but I'll worry about that later. For now, let's take care of a few more weapons and find a few more anvils. I actually need only one more forge worker, so I might as well check that little quest off the track. And there's also the last of the anvils I need right over here. And another weapon that I can make ill-tempered, I guess. Alright, that takes care of that quest. You have defeated many forge workers. Yes, I have. Now, if I could just get a little bit more XP, then maybe, just maybe, I can hit that 106 point and... Do I have anything here that'll help with that? My goodness gracious. My inventory is a mess. Those items I was looking for turned out to be in my vault. I suppose that makes sense. I probably put them there when I was at level cap, so I didn't need them at the time. Thankfully, thanks to Wenda, I of course have access to my vault even when I'm in the middle of Mordor here. Yeah, you would think that no banker would be able to help in any way, but... Alright, now, where were we? Oh, that's an anvil I've already turned over, apparently. Oh! there's somebody who wants to surrender. And I don't mean the goblin. Goblins never surrender. Well, okay, they do on occasion when they have something tricksy in their mind. But it's probably a good bet that they usually don't. Ah, here's a nasty place. So why am I coming here? I have no idea. Probably to face whatever nastiness is inside. And I found out why I couldn't interact with that anvil before, because, yeah, I've already finished that section. So I just need to get back to Rogreen to find out what's next. And let's see, how many of these guys are we going to be running into? Now the question is, can I take the main chest here or not? Or is it going to say that my level is too low? Ooh, always to find out. And you? Are we done yet? Just a couple more weapons and maybe a surrender or two, and he's got a quest ring over his head for reasons I can't comprehend at the moment. And that orc is standing right now. That chest right there, that's the rusty small chest. See, there is one of the last two forged weapons. And he is... Oh, he's just an overseer, starts... Oh. TitanBar the Cruel. Okay. Well, I will see what you can do about this. No idea how bad he is, but I might as well just grab that. Toss a javelin at him. And see what happens. Well, he could have been worse. Of course, I haven't won yet. Oh, thank you for refreshing just at the right time. I think I need to get some heals up. And then finally for you. Okay. Quest available. More now. TitanBar the Cruel. What's this? See. TitanBar the Cruel, overseer of Mariner, keeps his workers hard at work, despite the fact that the war has lost. What plans or orders he follows, no good can come from these machinae, so I need to find him and defeat him at some point. You have defeated TitanBar the Cruel, overseer of Mariner, who keeps his workers hard at work. Right, okay, so that was the person who was for that quest. Alright, fine. Oh, hello. I just saw that guy pop in front of me and I was wondering, is he going to notice me? Or am I going to be really subtle? I know. We're talking Pineleaf. What's this subtle thing you're talking about? There you go. Alright, now let's see. We've got this. That's the... Okay, you have to do 105 to open this chest, but 106 to open up the contents. Don't ask me why. Oh, treasure cache. No need, treasure caches of Udun. Oh, wonderful. Dirthang Spy. Okay. And then a dwarf in the background throwing axes at me or something. Oh, the The last of the weapons I need is over there also. Ah, the ears of Ugrchor. Okay, we got eyes of Ugrchor, the ears of Ugrchor, or we get a nose of Ugrchor. The spleen of Ugrchor. No, I don't want to meet the stomach of Ugrchor because I certainly don't want to be ingested, right? That's just a forge worker. I was thinking it might have been another one of the spies. Well, I'm sure we are going to run into those guys in time. And I suppose it's time for us to head back to our friend, Green, and see what he's up to. And that is where you are going to find me when we return for the next episode. Ooh. Of the complete Pineleaf, where I hope I'll be hitting 106.